This, my friends, is the Reebok All-Terrain Sprint. This shoe is made specifically for the Spartan races, the Reebok Spartan races. Obviously, specifically for the sprints, I would assume. It's a pretty interesting shoe. You can't really see lighting-wise, but inside the shoe, I'm trying to see if I can get. You're not gonna be able to see that, but inside the shoe, there's these little holes in the sole of the shoe. So there's little holes. There's holes through the vent of the tongue. And then another cool thing is if you look at these little spots right here, those two spots, those are actually vents. And one of the cool things about this shoe is that those vents, this is mesh, it allows water to drain from this really, really easily. And that's a big key component to doing well in those Spartan races or in the adventure races. Because you don't want your shoes to get waterlogged and then all of a sudden it feels like you're clunking around a little bit in the dirt and in the mud and on the trails. The bottom is spiked a little bit, actually a lot. It kind of looks like a cleat. That's pretty indented on all of those, if you can look angle-wise. But I mean, that's a pretty good sized cleat and tread to assist in gripping certain things and certain obstacles. And it's all fine and dandy, and it's great. So the shoe in itself, I haven't run the Spartan race this year, especially. I definitely haven't run the race in this shoe. I assume some of the things will become easier with this shoe on, and some will not be quite as easy because of the cleat. I know that doesn't seem like it would make sense, but it does. Trust me, I've ran the races before, and some of the things I think this is a hindrance. So that's just my opinion. But the water relief, we'll say, is pretty awesome because there's two on this side, two drains on this side, and then there's actually four on this side. So I'm pretty sure that your foot will stay relatively dry and not heavy in a shoe like this. The one thing about it that I'm not a fan of is I was wearing it around my house the other day, and it's just, to me, it's just not a comfortable shoe. It's unfortunate that it's not a comfortable shoe, but I really love the New Balance Minimus, the Trail Minimus, and I ran the Spartan race last year in the trails in the 10s, and I thought they were great for the Spartan race. There's not a whole bunch of cleat-like traction on those, but again, I thought they were great. So there's that. That's just my opinion. I'm sure someone else wearing these shoes will think it's great that you're wearing kind of like a soccer cleat or football cleat or turf shoe. It's a little bit more cleat than a turf shoe, if that makes sense to you at all. But very, very light, super light shoe. It just doesn't seem very comfortable to me. I'll probably try and wear them this week for a little while. But what I have worn of them, I just wasn't impressed with as far as the comfort goes. So that's my big gripe on this guy. Other than that, you might want to try it out yourself to see the comfort level for you. To me, it just seemed like a very hard shoe. Putting it on, maybe it breaks in a little better than other shoes do, but it just seemed like a very, very stiff shoe from the get-go. So that's my take on this. It comes in 3 different colors. It's like $100. Reebok just came out with these, I think, this last month. So yeah, so that's the shoe. It looks okay. I'm not overly impressed with it. So that's my review on this Reebok All-Terrain Sprint for adventure races.